Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Parkinson's Gym. I'm Zach. No Gus today. Gus not feeling great right now, so he's in sleeping it off. He might have had a wild night with Leroy, but here we are anyway. Today we're talking about rotation. Rotation between your shoulders and your hips. Now that is often, well, I don't know what good that is. That's actually not good. For some people with back problems, yeah, that might be painful. But even for people with back problems, strengthening and exercising the rotation of your body, rotation of your core, is tremendously important for balance, for basic posture stability, for gait stability. If so much of your core is involved with all of that, that's often forgotten. And what I was thinking about earlier is it's as if you had great big sails on a ship, but the mast was terrible and weak. As soon as you got any kind of load on those sails, snap, crumple, and off you go. So that's what we're going to be working on today, is keeping that center strong with all sorts of different workouts, exercises, and movements. But as always, I want you to be very careful. If anything feels painful, there's exertion, and there's exhaustion, and then there's pain. Pain hurts. Pain is your body saying, yeah, this is not good. So honor that, knock it off, maybe try the next one. But I do want you to work on this. Strength through the center of your body is going to help so much of your life. So, all right, enough talking. Let's get on with it. Let's go all the way up. All right, nice and tall. Keep your core straight. The tendency for reaching up is to lean back. All right, we're not doing that. Just straight up and down. All right, now I want you to rock back and forth. Bring your elbow down to your ribs, even down to your hip, and your other arm straight up, and gradually leaning a little bit farther. Now we're just easing into this. Kind of get the blood rushing around a little bit. Tight. Now that I think about it, core strength could even help orthostatic hypotension, which is low blood pressure due to where you're standing. 2, 1. If you've ever stood up real fast and felt lightheaded or even passed out, that is orthostatic, which is orthostatic hypotension. It means your blood pressure is low because of where you're standing. All right, rotation. Here we go. I want you to reach forward, straight in front of you, and turning from your shoulders. Get as far as you can. For now, keep your feet planted. We're gradually going to move it out. Big hand to the front. Anytime we're reaching and not holding anything, we're getting the big hands. Boo! Let's get 8. 7, full extension. Pull your elbow back into your shoulder. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, good. It's all working. You start to feel all that happening in here. Okay, let's do shoulder folds. Wide across, and now you're going to take this like a big book and fold it down to here. Open up again. Fold it down to the other side. This time, pivot your feet. Open up, turn. Open, turn. Even though your arms and shoulders are doing a majority of the movement, your core is the source of that movement. Open, closed. One more the other side. Open and closed. I haven't said it yet, but of course, almost all of this, if not all of this, can be done from seated. Maybe not the on the floor part, but there's definitely an alternative, and I will do my best to remember and remind you of that. All right, we've gone forward, we've gone up. So let me show you some of the stuff we can do. Let's do one more warm-up type exercise. Both hands forward. I want you to take one hand, follow your thumb with your face, and turn as far back behind you as you can, even with your shoulder. All right, close it down. Sort of an idea of how far rotation you've got. And I'm not saying going around until stuff starts to crack. I'm just saying go around until it's like, okay, that's as far as I got. All the way around, kind of note where you got. I got about 180. I can get my shoulder a little further, at least on the right. Going around right, I can almost turn around like an owl. On the left side, not as much. Ugh. But it's something to note. It's not like, well, if you can't get 180 degrees, you might as well go back to bed. Just, it gives you an idea where you at, what you up to. Okay, let's get started. Grab your dumbbell. Now, this is not heavy. 5, 3, maybe 8 pounds if you're feeling pretty sturdy. But you only need one for today, as far as I can remember. All right, chops. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let's do these chops with nothing. Let's still get warmed up. Act like you're holding an axe. Here we go. You're back and then through. Elbows, chop. Horizontal chop. Don't change altitude with your axe. Let's do 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Note the toes. Okay, here we go. Other side, you're back here. This is most likely your non-dominant side, so it probably feels a bit more awkward. Toe, toe. Your opposite toe is coming up. Gives you a little bit more rotation. For some reason with people with Parkinson's, that toe pivot is one of the first things to go. All right, ease it out. Now, you should be standing tall through all of these. I don't want you leaning and leaning. Standing tall. Let's do those with a wee bit of weight. Those are 8s. I'm going to grab a 5. So, just 1. Grab it by the end. If you don't have dumbbells, it doesn't have to be a dumbbell. It just has to be something with a little bit of mass. Okay, horizontal. You're back. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. We're going to do 10. Nice and smooth. 6. You're not sending it as hard as you can. It's a good static 8. I guess passive, not static. 9. 1 more. X. Okay? You're not trying to whoop-ah and have this thing spin you around in circles. You're here, and it's a very normal, controlled motion to your end range of motion. 4, 5. If you're starting to get dizzy, look at one point in the room. 7, 8, 9, and 10. You'll see dancers do that. I think they call it spotting. They'll look at something until they can't stand it anymore and then go, whoop! And sometimes they turn around so fast, I'm surprised their face doesn't separate from their skull. All right, a little bit more movement. Okay, your hands up to like boxing position. Your forearms are parallel. And I want you to, let's just do straight knees up for now. Left knee to left elbow, right knee to right elbow. 3, 2, 1. Now alternate, right to left to right. Don't change your arms. Bring your knees up and over. So you're like locked forward. 3, 2, 1. Now do the opposite. Turn your upper to your lower. Turn your shoulder to your elbows, or shoulders to your knees, your leg elbows. Let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those are pretty sweet. That gives you a nice, even range of motion. Works on your balance just a bit. Okay, back to a little bit of strength here. So these are kind of new. You're holding your dumbbell straight to the center, and I want you to go over and up, over and up. Almost like you're hammering here, up, hammer, up. Again, if there's any pain, stop it. Up. Abs are tight. Down, up. There's no motion. There's emotion, but there's no motion that you are not totally under control of. All right, plant your feet with it. Been pivoting, but let's plant. Up, let's get 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, lateral lunge with a chop. So, I think I'm gonna knock this down a weight. I don't want to take the biggie with me. Let's try just that lateral lunge. Hold the weight to your chest. Step out and up, out and up. If you're sitting, I just want you to kick out a leg, up, kick out a leg, up. Not a big deal. If your knees are not a big fan of lunging, just big step to the side. So you'd be step, up, step, up. If you can, sink into a lunge. Big step. Let's get 4 more. 4, up, 3, 2, and 1. All right. This is like a stepping chop. Imagine your tree is over there. You're going to step and a high to low chop. Up, chop. Nice and synchronized. Let's get 10. We're at 3. 4. You can feel the glutes. 5. It's kind of the foundation of your core. 6. Your bus. 7. I guess your caboose, not your bus. 2 more. 9 and 10. Bus. I combined caboose with butt and came up with bus. Other side, high to low with a step out. And 2. Pivot the back toe if you want. 3. 4. Stay tall. Don't let this bring you to the floor. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 1 more. 10. Good. That's good stuff. All right. 1 leg reach across while holding a dumbbell. So you might want to get up next to a wall. So here is my simulated wall. Let's get this thing out of here. So what I want you to do, you're standing on 1 foot that is closest to the wall. I want you to reach across, touch the wall, bring it back. If you don't want to hold a weight, that's no big deal. Let's work on it. We'll get there. Reach, bam, back. Wall's always there if you get a little cattywampus. Reach and back. Yeah. Reach and back. Should be turning from your hip as well as through your core. Back, reach, back. If you don't have a wall nearby, just fake it. 3, 2, and 1. Wowsy, Josh. That's a good one because you can feel it through the whole system, like all the way down into your ankle. So here we go again. Other side, I'm going to pretend my wall's over here. Reach, 1. 2. As far as you can go. 3. If you notice you can touch the wall easily, back away from it. 4. 5. We're doing 10. 6. Just put your foot down if you have to. 7. You get a little cattywampus. 8. 9. And 10. Well, that's pretty good. I do like that one. All right, we're one-legged again. One-legged kayak. Sounds like an Olympic sport. Yeah, 12 years I'd give it. We're going to have the one-legged kayak. All right, you're going to stand on one leg, dumbbell parallel, down, up, down, up. You got it? Here, up, here, up. Not easy. Bam, up, up. Again, that whole system all the way down into your ankle. My butt, my core, my shoulders, down. Hey, okay. Let's go to the other side. Other foot, same deal. Turn 90 degrees, up, 90 degrees, and up. This ain't easy. 7, we'll call it. 6, center. 5, whoop. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, oh, I can feel that one. All right. The next 2 exercises are kind of a high rep. They are a little bit faster, but not crazy. You may have seen people in the gym doing this next one called the Russian twist. You can do this on your chair. You can do it on the floor. I shall choose the chair. With or without weights. What you've probably seen people at the gym doing is they find the largest, usually medicine ball they can, and they're going, and they're going as fast as they can. Right after that exercise, they need just to go ahead and see a spine doctor, because that's going to tear things up, and I don't want that. All right, what I want you to do, you lean back, keep your back off the back of the chair, if at all possible. Keep your feet off the floor. Arms out straight, left side, right side. We're not in a hurry. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're too wobbly, 5, 6. Just touch a toe down. Just barely. A little bit of heel, actually. 10, 11, 12, 13. Remember, if you're getting dizzy, just keep looking forward. 17, 18, 19, and 20. That's a good one. I do like that. All right. Back to those boxing cycles. These can be done standing. This is what I'm talking about. This was those turn and turn. Or they can be done sitting, or they can be done on the floor. But what we're going to do, you're going to turn, of course, sitting, yeah, you can turn your bottom to the top. Either way, no matter where you are. For the first 10, I want you to turn bottom to top, meaning the top stays in place. The second 10, I want you to turn top to the bottom. Make sense? Let's give it a go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now switch. 11, 12, 13. That was not easy. 15, 17, 19, 20. 20 more. 1, 2. What am I doing? There we go. Bottom to top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Top to bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! That one's pretty crazy. All right. On the floor, if you can. You're flat on the back on your floor. If you can't, you're sitting in your chair nice and tall. I'm going to go ahead and get on the floor. Come on down. Flat on your back. Arms straight out to your side. Okay? You're making a big T on the floor. These are called open books. You are a book. I want you to close the book and then open. Keep one hand on the floor. Take the other one to it. 1, 2. Make sure you're opening all the way up. Don't cheat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Big stretch. 8, 9, and 10. As you do those, the less you can use the rest of your body, the better. Make your core do all the work to roll yourself over and roll yourself back. Don't be pushing on the floor with your feet or your hands, your head, or anything else. All right. Those are a whole bunch of exercises that I want you to work into your daily workout. Let's get a little bit of stretching. All right, so come down to half kneeling or one cheek on the chair. So you are here, one knee down. A big part of the rotation is coming from hip flexor and psoas, so we want to stretch that out. If your right knee is down, your right hand is up as high as you can get it. And if you're feeling it, you can even put your left hand inside to accelerate that stretch. Wow. That's a good one. All right, down. Grab your opposite knee, right hand, left knee, and an easy turn. Kind of pull in for a glute stretch just as much as you go for an upper body twist. Cha-cha-cha. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Switch. Let's go. Left knee down, right foot up, left hand up. Lean right into it to get that left hand as high as it'll go. Let's do 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Left hand, right knee, turn. Boop. Stretch across your chest a little bit. Turn your head into it. Pull your knee towards you. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, roll out. Last little stretch. And this might be something you do at the end of an evening, little stretch while you're lying down. So I want you on your back. If you can, on the floor. If you can't, you can do this from your chair. It's not as awesome, but it is still pretty awesome. All right, legs straight up. You can work a hamstring stretch into here for a bit. Hang on to it. All right. Bend your knee. Now, if it's the right knee, drape it over to the left side. Oh, there we go. Easy. Try to keep your shoulders down and let your leg do the twisting. And you're not trying to go for a world record, but you should feel this in your rump, in your shoulders, in your core, all that stuff we just worked. Roll out of that. Let's do the left leg. Straight up for a little hamstring stretch real quick. Oh, you want to accelerate that stretch. Oh, pull your toe back. Yow. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Bend your knee. Drape it over. You can put, like for my left leg, I'm putting my hand on top of my knee to sort of push on it very slightly, but be careful with that. Don't push on it until something snaps. That is not what we're after. Just easy kind of squeezing it out. Alrighty. Roll out of all that. Sit on up. Come on up if you were on the floor. All the way up. Always one of my favorite stretches. Let's do roller coaster. Straight up and hinge. Not hinge at all. Bow. All of these things in here getting stretched. Back up the other side. Straight over. And up. Now, throughout all of your normal day and function, this is your strong cylinder. Both feet equal weight on the floor, standing up nice and tall. The instant you kickstand, you have compromised the strength of your core. So, the only time we're going to do that on purpose is this. Boo! All the way over the front. Hang it out. Again, if something doesn't feel right about doing this, don't do it. Let your arms hang for just a second. And stand it back up. We're up and strong. All right. That's part of the rotation exercises you can do to strengthen your core in this lateral axis that we work on. It's good stuff. It can help you in all parts of your life. All right. Good job. Maybe we'll see you for number 2. All right. We'll see you out there. Bye.